This strange looking thing is a banana blossom, and that grows on the end of a bunch of bananas. We're gonna use this as a fish replacement. So this is gonna be a GOAN fish curry. Delicious, hot, spicy, the kind of thing you wanna eat on a winter's day. The first thing you need to do is to rinse it really, really well, just to make sure that you get rid of all of those kind of briny flavors from the tin. Put it in a bowl with some water and cover it in lemon juice. That's really important because otherwise it's gonna go black. Then just simply drain it off through a colander, and you can really see that lovely flaky texture which resembles fish so, so well. And then we will cut that into bite-sized chunks for our fish curry. Next, we're gonna marinate this banana blossom. We find this brand to be really good with giving us a nice white flour, because a lot of them can come out kind of brown and nasty. So really experiment with different brands. Now we've drained our banana blossom, I'm gonna put them through a quick tamarind paste. So 2 teaspoons of tamarind paste will go into this bowl, a good pinch of salt, and then simply toss the banana blossom through that paste and leave that for about 10 minutes. Be really careful when you are tossing that through because you don't want to break up those fronds too much. And I'm going to add a touch of lemon juice, which is both going to add a lovely fishy flavor because lemon always goes with fish, but it's also going to stop it oxidizing and help to loosen our marinade. Stir that around really well until it's well coated all over, and then leave that to one side while you get on with your curry paste. Next, curry paste, and honestly this is so much better when you make it yourself from scratch. First up, some curry leaves, not to be confused with curry powder. Hot chili flakes on top of them. You could use dried Kashmiri chilies if you have them for a proper authentic taste. Pound this up into a fine powder with our pestle and mortar. Now that's finely ground, I'm gonna add a few more spices. We've got some cayenne pepper, some smoked paprika, ground coriander, some ground turmeric, some grated garlic, grated ginger, and finally a splash of soy sauce to this incredible flavor combination. I can't recommend enough making your own curry pastes. You can really control the spices and learn to customize your curries. And if you want to, you can make a giant batch and save loads of it, which will save you time in the future. This has come together absolutely perfectly. Now that's done, we can start making our curry. To begin your curry, place a pan on a medium heat. Mine is gonna make a little bit of noise, sorry about that. Now I'm using a touch of grapeseed oil. We'll start the base of this curry with 2 finely diced shallots. Add 1 finely chopped green chili, a good pinch of salt, and then saute that for about 3 to 5 minutes until they've started to soften and go translucent. So I did take a trip around India and Goa when I was younger, and I just remember being absolutely blown away by the food in Goa. In particular, they have all of those kind of Indian spices, but they also have the paprika that you'd normally associate with Portuguese cooking, because it was once a Portuguese colony. This was one of my favorite dishes out there, and I'm so pleased to be able to veganize it for you lot. Next, add a handful of finely chopped sweet cherry tomatoes. Cook those for a further 3 to 4 minutes. Add a teaspoon of tamarind paste. Often it's used actually for desserts and sweet things, but it adds a wonderful flavor to curries as well. 1 tin of coconut milk for a wonderful creaminess, and then some veg stock. And to add just a touch of sweetness, we're gonna add some maple syrup. If you have it, you could use palm sugar, or if you prefer, you could totally leave that out. And finally, that all-important curry paste, that's gonna go in and add all of that incredible flavor to this dish. Stir that together to make sure there's no lumps left, and then simmer that for about 10 minutes. We've got a handful of specialty mushrooms that look just like fish, and then our wonderful banana blossom. Those lovely marinated pieces that have just been sat there, getting all of the flavor of that tamarind. I'll also add a handful of green beans to give a lovely little crunch and a pop of color. And the all-important step is to give this a quick taste to check I'm happy with the flavor. Wow, flavors are incredible. I'm gonna add a touch more soy sauce, and then this bad boy is gonna simmer for another 5 to 8 minutes, and then we can serve. This curry tastes wonderful and it looks even better. Smells in here are absolutely wonderful. Now I would serve this with some freshly cooked rice, A little bit of brown rice on the side is nice because it's really healthy. It's higher in fiber and just a little bit better for you than the white alternative. A sprinkling of coriander looks absolutely lovely. Some crispy onions add a nice touch. Finally, a nice little wedge of lime for squeezing over for a little bit more sourness. And that is our incredible GOAN fish curry, packed with sweetness, sourness, and a gorgeous rounded curry flavor. It's a little bit different from your traditional Indian curry, really tasty, and with that wonderful banana blossom taking the place of fish. Let's see what Ian thinks.
It's got a nice heat to it, super creamy, coconut, oh, delicious.
And it's got that tang. It's got that kind of unusual sour tamarind flavor, which is really the kind of key part of this dish.
I just love the textures of it.
Oh, wow.
It's like so unexpected, and so you don't really get it very often in a plant-based diet. I think it's awesome.
Absolutely. And what's more, this is from our healthy vegan cookbook. So it's actually really, really healthy.
I just kind of want to eat this.
It's delicious. Guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Have you enjoyed this video? And we will see you on the next one.
See you later, guys. Peace.